Too gang, I don't play. Wow.
And today I am giving you guys my first Halloween look. I just seriously don't know if I pulled it off correctly because I wanted it to be a little bit different than the usual deer that you guys see everywhere. So instead of doing like the white dots, I decided to do like pearls, and instead of doing like the black, I decided to do like black glitter. And like literally glitter everything. But I don't know if like I got my point across of what I was trying to do. Like I don't know if it's like saying glam deer or reindeer or festive deer. Like I'm all about to pull my wig off. Oh my god, just tuck that back there. It's like I don't know if you guys really can see what I was trying to do, but regardless, I think it is so freaking cute. And if you guys want to see how I accomplished this look with basically using everything that I already had, excluding the pearl little gems that I got, and what else did I get that it wasn't? Pretty much everything I already had, except I had to go out and buy the little pearls. But yeah, so if you guys want to see how I got this look with the majority of everything that I already had, then definitely stay tuned.
Hey fairies, and welcome back to my channel. So jumping right into the video, I'm going to be using my brow pencil and then number 5. I got like super excited in this video because my autofocus was working, but I think it was acting a little bit too crazy because it kept trying to adjust every single second that I moved. So sorry guys if it is like jumping a lot in the beginning of the video, but eventually I noticed it and just turned the autofocus off because it was just doing way too much. But I'm just gonna be filling in my brows, and I'm not really doing it too clean because I want to have it look a little bit more like, you know, outgrown hair. But for the tail end, I liked it to be a little bit more sharp. But in the beginning, I don't really do, you know, like too much. I just kind of just do like a little bit of little flicks in the hair, and then on the tail I make it a little bit more precise. Then I'm going in with my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Almond, and clearly I am like way too happy. Like I am like so soup, like focusing, unfocusing. Yeah, but I'm gonna use my flat concealer brush and just line underneath my brow, but I'm mainly just focusing it on the end because like I said, I want the end and the tail arch to be the most precise, but in the front it can just, you know, be whatever. Then I'm just going to buff away that concealer with a round buffer brush just to blend it all into my skin. Now I'm going in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette from Tarte, and I'm going to be using the color Smarty Pants and Rebel Mix and use it as my transition color. And I'm just using a Morphe 504 brush. I believe that's what this one is, but I will leave all the brushes that I use that's from Morphe in the description box, as well as the exact products that I use. So do not fret, peoples, because you know I got y'all. And then I go in with my Sephora Collection number 19 brush and take just the color Rebel, and I just pack that into my crease a little bit more just to add a little bit more depth to that area. Now I'm going in with another Morphe brush, and I'm picking up the shade Leader, and I'm mainly just focusing that on the outer crease area because we are going to be cutting this crease, so I want all of the depth to be on the outside and make it look super nice and blended. And I'm also just going to tilt my head and just kind of bring that shadow out a little bit further, because like I said, we are going to be doing some eyeliner and a cut crease, so I just want to make sure that it is being spread out further along my eye. So now I'm going in with that same NARS concealer and that flat concealer brush again, and now I'm going to be cutting out this crease. I want it super sharp, super perfect, so I'm just taking my time on this part. And then I'm just going back in with that Turtle and Bloom palette and picking up the shade Funny Girl. And I'm taking a small smudger brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to be packing that all on top of the concealer of where I cut that crease. Now I'm going in with some eyeliner. This is the High Precision eyeliner from the Sephora collection, and I'm just going to be doing a wing, but I am not just doing any wing. I am doing a fierce, sharp, edgy, do it for your mom's wing. Now moving on to putting on some lashes. I am finding the biggest lashes that I own, and these are the Dodo lashes in D309. Of course, use the code REDFAIry at checkout if you guys do decide to get these joints, because they are $12 and then you get more dollars off when you use my code. Now going in with my primer. I've been literally obsessed with this primer since I discovered it and decided to try it out for the first time like a week ago. So this is the Nor Pore Blum primer from Touch in Seoul. Touch in Seoul is a Korean based company, so when I saw Korean, y'all already know I love me some all natural, no chemical type of skincare or primers or makeup. So yeah, and it's only $18. Yes, I was on top of it. Now I'm going in with some foundation. This is the NARS Soft Matte Foundation in the color New Guinea, and then I like to spray my Scandinavia Oil Control Primer Spray right after I put the foundation on before I blend it in. I don't really know why I like it in that order. I just feel like it just really helps control my oils. I've been literally stuck on these Scandinavia sprays since I first ordered them like probably 2 weeks ago. Hints of why I haven't really been on YouTube doing makeup tutorials, because number one, I wanted my skin to do a lot better, and as you guys can see, my skin has been it went through it, but we've bounced back, y'all. We have bounced back. But I'm just buffing that in with my Tarte foundation brush, and now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm using 2 colors because I really do want a bright center of the face, because that's how deer breasts, you know, deer and zebras, huge deers do it. So I'm going in with Deep first, and I'm putting that as my base, and then I'm going in with Tan Sand and mainly just focusing on Tan Sand underneath my eyes and on the bridge of my nose. Now I'm just going in with my Fenty Beauty matchsticks in Truffle and Espresso. I love to use truffle on my nose as my nose contour, and then I'm just going to go in with Espresso with a mini number 55 Sephora brush and buff that onto my cheeks. I just like to do it this way better because I just feel like with the matchsticks they dry so quickly that if I were to just put it on and try to blend it, it would be a little bit rough. So I just like to use a brush to buff it on and do it that way. And then I'm just going to blend out the nose contour with my Kat Von D number 10 brush. Then to set my under eye and wherever I put the concealer, I'm going in with the Fit Me Loose Powder in Deep. And I'm just using that Real Technique sponge, the same one that I use to apply the concealer, and pushing that into the skin. I like doing that with powders, loose powders that is, because I just feel like it just melts into the skin a lot better and just looks like super blurred rather than using a brush. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia contour kit. I made this contour kit myself, so if you guys have any questions about the colors I'm using, most likely I either put them in myself or they came in the medium to dark or medium to tan kit. So I believe this color is called Latte. Like I said, I will put everything in the description box of what I use if I do get the names wrong, but I believe this is Latte or... literally guys, I have to put it in the description box of what color this is, but I'm just going to put this underneath my eyes and wherever I put that concealer and set it. And I'm just really making sure that I pack this color on because I want it to be as bright as possible, but I want it to be like a natural bright, not too much. Now I'm going to mix these two colors and blend out the edges of that brighter color because I want it to be bright, but this is a Halloween look, but I still want it to be a little bit more glam, so I'm not going to do too many, you know, harsh lines or anything. I want everything to blend in flawlessly and seamlessly. So I'm just using that to diffuse any harsh lines. Now I'm just going to take this shade and I'm going to use it as my bronzer, and we are going to build up that contoured chiseled cheeks. So I'm going in with this shade first, and then I'm going to go in with a darker shade. The darker shade is Carab, and I'm going to put that on my cheeks as well. So with that same bronzer shade and that Carab contour shade, I'm just going to do the same thing to the nose. And I'm mainly going to focus everything on the bridge of the nose, like on the side of the bridge, only because I want to change the structure of my nose shape. So I want it to be a little bit more prominent, like how a Deebra's nose is. And I'm going to go in with the NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, and I'm going to put that in the beginning of my eye just to widen up my eye. Then I'm going to take the Smashbox gel liner and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line and put it a little bit underneath the white NYX liner. Then I'm just going to take the color, this is a shade, I believe this is shade Activist from the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm just going to take this Morphe brush and smoke out that black liner. Now taking my Dior Pump and Volume mascara, I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line. And now for the fun part, this is going to be the white spots on the face that deers usually have, and instead of just doing it with a white pencil or anything like that, I'm going to do it with pearls. And now I'm just taking some eyelash glue. This is the Brush On Duo Glue. I think this is like the easiest way to apply this because this glue dries pretty fast, and you know when it dries because it turns like clear. So I'm just going to put those on wherever I want to attach the pearls, and then when I know it's a little bit dry, I'm just going to attach those pearls on the face. Now going in with my Kat Von D liquid lipstick, I'm just going to take the color Witches and I'm going to put that on my top lip. And then I'm going to take the same Sephora high precision liner and make a line basically in the middle of my cupid's bow and my nose, just to make like that defined mouth kind of thing. I don't know what that's even really called, but I'm just going to put that line there just to define the mouth area. Then with that same liquid lipstick, we're actually going to use this to create the nose. I could have used like something else, but I just wanted to use a liquid lipstick because I knew it was going to last a lot longer throughout the day. So I'm just going to create like a little button nose, and then when we're done with this part, we're going to move on to making our black glitter. So this glitter I actually got from Hobby Lobby probably like a few months ago, and I finally had a reason to use it. So I'm going in with that same duo glue, the brush on one, and I'm going to put that on my lips, just starting out in small sections first. And I'm going to take this smudger brush, dip a little bit of the glue on the brush, and then go in and start putting on the glitter on the top lip as well as the nose area. I also decided to go ahead with that same glitter and duo glue and put it on the tail of my wing, and I just did that on both sides. And then I also took some Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter in the color Midnight Cowboy, and I put that on my lid to make it like a champagne gold on the lid as well. Now for the bottom part of my lip, I'm just going to take the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Sanctuary, and I'm just going to apply this and then kind of let it dry before I close my lips, because I didn't want to merge this liquid lipstick with the glitter. So I just let it dry a little bit and then I close my mouth. Now I just took my matchstick from Fenty Beauty in the color Rum, and I'm using this as a base before I put on Hustle Baby on the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead area. And then to seal off this entire look, I'm just going to take the Scandinavia finishing spray. It's in the oil control version as well. And I'm just going to spray that over the entire face to make sure that nothing is going anywhere and all this glitter and glam and pearls is staying put all day. Now moving on to the body area, you guys can definitely just skip this part, but I just had some aqua glitter from Ben Nye, so I just want to use this too. So I didn't do it on my tattoo part, so I just did it on the opposite side, and I just took my Real Technique sponge and put a little bit of the liquid glitter on the sponge. This dries extremely fast, you guys, so you definitely have to make sure that you move quick with this. And then I'm just going to attach some pearls to my décolleté and my collarbone area, and then that pretty much concludes the entire tutorial. I hope you guys really liked my little glam reindeer, glitz and glam reindeer I like to call it, and if you guys want to see more Halloween looks for me. I'm more of like a beauty glam Halloween look person than like a scary, like gory. I'm not really into all that. So if you guys want to see more like glam Halloween looks, I will definitely make sure that I do them. And as always, I love you guys and bye.